All right, hello everybody. You're listening to Mark Ling, and on this webinar, due to popular demand, before getting to the most important form of traffic, I want to quickly gloss over some other forms of traffic you may wish to look at later. Okay? All right, I'm just going to gloss over these, but write them down. These are forms of traffic that I couldn't have time to cover on this webinar. I'll get on to the most important form in a moment, but these are ones I didn't have time to cover all of these on this one webinar, but write them down because they may be things you're interested in. Okay? Now that's stuff that I teach all my students, of course, but if you want to write them down, there may be things you want to look into in the future. Press releases. You can do online press releases and so forth. That can get rankings in of themselves, let alone the traffic from the press release itself. MSN Ad Center for pay-per-click. All right, so it's not just pay-per-click and Google AdWords. MSN Ad Center is often a lot better. You may get a few less clicks, but it might cost you less per click and you might monetize it a lot better. Making and selling your own info product. That's another thing I teach my students how to do. I give that training as a free bonus inside a fellow Jetpack. But I make millions of dollars from my own info products, so it's not to be undervalued, that kind of training. Making your own info product, it's a great way to build a list because then you've got affiliates promoting for you, and that's a way to build a list too. Okay, but it's important. You've got to know your copywriting so it actually converts, or no one will be promoting you. Running a Warrior special offer. It's not something I'm too familiar with. I ran one Warrior special offer about a year ago, and I made about 2,500 sales, which meant that I got over 2,500 buyer leads from doing that Warrior special offer. It was a little experiment. It worked reasonably well, so to say the least. YouTube and other video sites is another great way of doing things. I teach that to my students with detailed training inside of Fellow Jetpack as well, where you discover how to do that. But in a nutshell, you can put up videos and so forth on YouTube and get them ranking rather easily for a lot of phrases, because there are a heck of a lot of the whole YouTube community, lot of phrases that have never had videos made about them, let alone done some targeting to get them ranking. Okay, click swaps with other list owners. Once you've got enough visitors, enough subscribers on your list, you can do swaps with other people and mail to each other's free giveaways and end up growing your subscriber bases further. There's viral traffic as well through having stuff that gets passed around and so forth. You can enhance that with tell a friend, like within your newsletter sequence. You might say, hey, look, I've got another. On day 5, you might decide to say, hey, look, I've got another free gift to give away. All you need to do is send this email to. All you need to do is send my original free report that you downloaded to 5 of your friends, or something like that. There's plenty of tell a friend software scripts out there that automate that, so that the moment they enter 5 friends' email addresses and click submit and mail their friends, that they get their free gift. And so to speak, guest blogging, just blogging on other people's, writing a blog post on other people's relevant blogs in your industry, and in exchange for having a link or two back to your opt-in page. That's a brilliant free traffic strategy. Okay.